let's take a look at two more problems and how we use trig identities to simplify trigonometric expressions. So the first one is here we have to substitute. We have the square root of 49 minus x squared, and we say x is equal to 7 sine of theta. What we need to do is we need to substitute the 7 sine theta in place of x. So when we do that, that gives us 49 minus, let me write it in parentheses, 7 sine theta, and don't forget we need to square that. So that is simplified 49 minus 49 sine squared theta. Now, please do not go ahead and subtract those. This is not zero or anything. Those are unlike terms. Now, in order to simplify it, you can also not just take the square root out of 49, which is 7, and I get 7 minus 7 sine. That does not work. It is not allowed in algebra. So in order to simplify that, we need to factor. So factor the GCF. The GCF in this case is 49. And when you factor out of 49, you're left with 1 minus sine squared of theta. Okay? We're getting there. 49, what is 1 minus sine squared of theta? Well, let's take a look at the first Pythagorean fundamental identity. 1 minus sine squared is cosine squared. So this becomes 49 times, and I'm going to put this multiplication dot right there, times cosine squared of theta. Now, since we have multiplication, our radicand is 49 cosine squared theta. Now we're allowed to take it out of the square root. So the square root of 49 is 7. And cosine squared is just cosine theta. So simplified by substitution, we get 7 cosine theta. Let's take a look at this last one here. This is another simplification problem of a trig expression, and we gotta use all the fundamental identities. And if you have cotangent and tangent, what you really want to do is you may want to change everything into sine and cosine because they are easier to work with. So based on our fundamental identity, the cotangent can be rewritten as the cosine of u divided by the sine of u. And then we have times the sine of u plus the tangent, of course, is the reciprocal, so the tangent is sine of u divided by cosine of u times cosine of u. Oh, and if you want to write them over 1, go right ahead. Can we reduce something? Yes, we can. Sine u reduced to 1. Cosine u reduced to 1. What we're left with is cosine u plus sine of u. Now you have simplified all the way. That's all you can do. You're done with simplifying trig expressions.